Hi, everybody. This is Darwish from trainersbox.net, and I'm here today to host you in our very exceptional situational webinar where we are addressing a very critical moment in our professional and actually personal careers, because we're all into this a crisis, which is basically a health crisis that the world is trying to handle. And in turn, we cannot help but be affected, our businesses, and of course, the kind of impact this kind of hit can have on our businesses. The good side of this crisis is that if we actually give a moment to ourselves to reflect on people who did transformational leaps in their businesses. They did it in crises like this. They did it in worldwide crises or national crises. And when everybody was running away, shrinking, saving, they went all out. They spent, they took moves forward, and eventually they did make leaps in the market ahead of all of their competitors towards their biggest goals of becoming market dominators. And a brilliant idea which hit me while I was discussing the situation with all of my peers and my friends on my team, and was to launch this very specific training on project management. And why in specific project management? Because the kind of demand on this kind of course is very huge worldwide, and I'm going to tell you why in a bit. And training project management professional courses will not just expand your portfolio. You'll be able to add on this course to your coaching portfolio, to your business, and teach it to all of your clients and show off your new launch to your clients. And especially, you're going to be able to grow massively your corporate clients. You will also be able to actually improve dramatically on how you will plan reaching your goals in your own business. So your mindset will improve, it will change to something way more advanced, even if you have huge experience, even if you have 30-40 years experience. This is like, what can I compare it to? Like a group of masterminds worldwide coming up with a guideline for you on how to tackle scope, how to tackle time, cost, risk, communication, procurement, all aspects of managing any project and every project. So you will be able to hugely benefit on your own, in your own business. You will be able to add this course to your portfolio and show it off to your corporate clients and gain more business with them. And thirdly, you'll be able to prime your business ahead of your peers and competitors, because you will have a worldwide acknowledged credential added to your team members, and a course which is acknowledged worldwide, one of the best, if not actually the best, project management curriculum for you to sell to these corporate clients. And the figures would say that 86% of people in corporates are not confident, of heads in corporates are not confident in their leadership pipeline. Because these guys, it's based on experience, their own personal experience. It's not based on a pool of masterminds, on a guideline, on a fixed, tested, worldwide practiced guideline. So like if you're a very successful project manager in say the United States, and you go and try to apply your techniques in a country, in Malaysia, for example, it may not work out just simply because the setup is different. If you go to South Africa, it may not apply. If you go to, you see what I'm saying? You need to have one fixed, flexible curriculum that will apply everywhere, basically. That's what the PMP curriculum does for you, for your mindset, basically. It will definitely change your mindset. Just to give you an idea, I did pass the PMP exam 2004. It was a huge experience for me, and it did change my mindset. It did advance my career. It did multiply my income at least 4 to 5x. That was my personal experience. Took me to another place. So this is why your clients will be so keen to come to you and actually ask, to be coached by you if you give them the best deals. And that's how we're going to be helping you to how to give them the best deals. So just a statistic before we jump into the what PMP is all about. A statistic is an average project manager would earn something around $72,000 to $81,000 a year. I'm talking about the United States, whereas when they become project management professional, accredited, they may earn up until $130,000 a year in comparison to 72 to 81. So that's a good 50,000 extra, not bad at all. You spend a couple of thousand or less than a couple of $1,000s to get a training, and you get 50,000 extra possibly if you push it to the top. And that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer for me. I mean, who would even think twice before moving forward with this? And that's actually the pitch. That's the pitch that you'll be using to sell to your market. So, well, let me jump in to PMP and how you will launch a new line of business that will help your coaching business, your online coaching business, expand in these difficult times. Just to let you know, in order to become a certified PMP, you will need time. And that one thing people have now, time they do have, are at home. They will be saving on transportation time. They'll be saving on going to the office's time. Very, it's a very, very good circumstance for them to truly invest in advancing their skills. And just to let you know also, project management professionals can be coming from any background. If you're a leader of any department, you will need project management skills. So if you are, for example, the arts director of ABC company, you'll need project management skills. If you are working in the medical industry, you'll need project management skills. If you're working in a hospital, in the administration, if you're head of a department, you need project management skills. If you're working in a company, you need project management skills. If you're working in a coaching company, you need project management skills. And if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, you most certainly will need these skills. So what is PMP? Project Management Certification by Project Management Institute. Project Management Certification, PMP, Project Management Professional, that's the PMP. That's what the PMP stands for. Project Management Institute is the PMI, because we're going to be mentioning PMP versus PMI a lot in this short webinar. A PMP is like a gold standard credential and the most recognized worldwide. It helps project managers, leaders, business owners in their career goals by following the best practiced process in successful project management. It allows you to coach in the best multinationals globally and come up with the best results. So what's PMI? PMI is in Pennsylvania, USA, and it's the professional organization for the project management professional credential. Has a lot of other credentials out there, but the PMP is one of the very popular, worldwide acknowledged credentials. It serves more than 2.9 million professionals, 200 countries, 500,000 members. Provides services in the development of a standard project management, research, publication, and education. Any kind of channel which will help project management, you will find in the PMI. It hosts international conferences and training sessions. Who can become a PMP? Leaders, entrepreneurs, project managers, business owners, department managers, any department, coaches and trainers in any arena. And they need to have the following prerequisites within the 8 years preceding them applying for the examination. Yeah, and you do need an examination to become an accredited PMP. That's one thing. So if you have a 4-year degree, you're gonna need a minimum of 36 months experience, minimum of 4,500 hours in leading projects, 35 hours of project management education. That's what we're going to be offering you to forward later on for your market. If you do not have a 4-year degree, so it's like a high school diploma, you're going to need a minimum of 60 months experience, minimum of 7,500 hours of work experience in project management, and 35, again, it's just the same, it's the same course, the same exam prep course, minimum 35 hours of project management education. So what's the exam process for the PMP? Within 1 year of the exam, like, you need to be eligible to be able to apply for this computer-based examination. You will be having this examination in any prometric center, or exceptionally paper-based. It's going to be a paper-based exam in locations where there are no prometric centers. Exam is composed of 200 multiple choice questions, 4 hours, and a certain pass score is required. That will vary from year to year, or from season to season. We'll come to more information about this in our following webinars. You need to pass to get accredited, and you get the results immediately after you complete the examination. To pass these 200 questions, you need a lot of practice, let me tell you. Nothing less than 3 months practice, real practice, unless you have been exposed to PMP culture through your boss or through other webinars. But if it's the first time for you to know about the terminology of project management professional language, then you're gonna need from 3 to maximum 6 months, because otherwise you're gonna get, gonna lose the excitement and motivation. You're gonna just forget all about it. So you need to have a plan on this, 3 to 6 months max. How much does it cost to become PMP certified? Exam fees are $555. People try to pass from the first time, and this is our role here to help you save from paying again on another exam. You just want to be ready and pass from the first exam. And this is exactly what we do for you. We will give you the tools and platforms to make sure you are ready. And if you're about to go to an exam and we go and check your progress on our platform and you're not ready, we're going to tell you, wait, you're not ready. This area you need improvement in. We're going to give you a heads up, and then it's your call. Exam prep course. Well, the market price for the exam prep course, the 35-hour course, is $1,500. But our prices, you'll see in a minute. It'll be a surprise. So the study guide is $70. $70 we pay for the Project Management Institute. We keep nothing of that. And again, the exam fee you just pay directly to the Project Management Institute, not us. We offer here in partnership with PM Aspire. PM Aspire, just let me introduce them to you. It's the world's second biggest PMP exam software provider. These guys, they offer examinations, I don't know, in 7 or 8 languages. They help PMI with a lot of projects they have there. So it's a huge corporation. It's a huge institute. and they will give through us. You'll be able to. We're partnering with them to allow you to access their, subscribe to their software and be able to practice the tests as much as you like, as much as you need, until you get to the score that it'll make you safe and make you pass from the first exam. So what we're offering you is the examination prep crash course and the study guide at $999. That's a discounted fee. Just waiting to get all booked up, and then maybe you're gonna give the give our actual rates. This is like the really discounted fee that we're offering here. Will still be less than the market, but this is our discounted fee for the time being. So do grab it. You can also apply for the PMP Online Exam Simulator with 13 plus full-length mock exams, including a bank of thousands of exams, standard questions, only at an additional $99. This is a monthly fee that you pay for the subscription. So the sooner you finish more exams, and like in that case, me and all of the other PMP trainers on board will help you, will guide you, will answer questions better for you, and the more money you'll be able to save on this. All right, so here again, to recap, how to become a PMP, 9 steps. Get the handbook, fulfill the requirements, the prerequisites that we mentioned, whether you have a 4-year or don't have a 4-year degree. Become a member, or this is like an optional step in the local PMI chapter. It's just gonna save you some money, but you're still gonna have to pay for the membership. So it's like an optional step here. Sign up for the exam and apply for eligibility. Study the PIM book guide. Get study materials for self-study. This is what we're gonna help you in. We're gonna help you to, of course, study the PIM book guide. Attend the PMP workshop. That's us here again with you here. Answer sample PMP exam questions. We're gonna offer you tons of this, and make sure you will, yes, pass the exam from the first time. So that's all about the PMP. You may want to choose to attend the course just to take an idea about what the course is about, and forward other people from your team to go intensively for the exam. Although I would strongly recommend that you go for it and not, like deprive yourself of getting the benefit of becoming a project management professional. Or you may just hire people who are PMPs and work with them on board to help you forward this program to your clients. So that's about it. I'll be having more webinars, of course, with you to tell you more about when we're launching. I'm going to publish the schedule that we're going to be having, sharing it with you, forwarding our buy buttons, the checkout pages for those who want to book quickly before all seats get locked, and who want to enjoy the offer that we're giving you. Special rates, of course, with the current circumstance, because after all, this specific course is launched to help you expand when everybody else is shrinking. So well, and my strong recommendation is, you need to keep perspective. I mean, in the middle of all that's happening right now, keep your perspective. So in the height of the fear during such a crisis, what's going to make a difference between people is that there are 2 kinds of people who will move forward, take leaps of faith and leaps of action. All right, leaps of faith and leaps of action. And other people who will just wait and watch you move forward. So do it, take action, make the best benefit out of the circumstance, and turn it around in every possible way. I hope I made a good introduction to this new launch that's happening right now. Do send to me your questions to admin@trainersbox edmin at trainersbox.net, or just give me a call at 845-4592-927. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to get back to you and answer any of your questions and all of your questions. Have a wonderful day and make it a good season, and move forward.
Life will smile for you. Life will smile for you. Will smile. Life will smile for you. Life will smile for you. Will smile.